Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I wanted to do a quick unboxing and setup here of this Garmin vivomove HR. So I got this from my wife recently and we're going to set it up today here. So again, it's a pretty simple box, just got a little bit of instructions here. It's got some specs here on one side. And yeah, pretty standard. So let's go ahead and pop this guy open and take a look at what's inside and think about getting it set up. All right, so if you pop it out here, here is the actual watch here. So the watch comes in a couple of different colors here. This is the, she liked the white and rose gold version, but there's also ones that come in like gold with a leather band and slate with a black silicone band here. So again, this has the white silicone band with the rose gold face. So again, it's got a nice little plastic there to keep it nice and pristine here. So here's the watch. Again, it's really nice here because it does have heart rate here, and it looks like a pretty normal watch. It's kind of different. It doesn't look exactly like a fitness tracker here. All right, let's see what else comes in it. All right, nothing much here. Just a bunch of styrofoam here. And just another little box thing, not too important. What else is here in the box? Nothing. Okay, let's set the box off to the side. We don't need that anymore. Okay, so we've got here, yeah, their proprietary little charger. So let's open this up. So it's USB on one side here, and then their proprietary little clip here on the other. So you see, you actually got to pinch this to open it up. It's got 4 prongs here, which actually attach to the back here of the watch. So that's actually nice. Okay, and then here we go. We got some instructions here. I don't think this is anything terribly exciting. Yeah, so we got a quick start manual. What's in the quick start manual? Yeah, just instructions on how to get this thing set up here. Some of the basic features here of the watch. And a bunch of blank pages, I guess, for taking notes or something like that, I guess. And then here's your, oh yes, very important, safety information for the watch in really small font. Let's forget about that. Okay, we don't need any of these boxes or whatnot. Yeah, so that's the system here. Let's see, why don't we go ahead and get it plugged in here. So we'll plug it in and get it to start charging. I believe that's one of the first things that you need to do if you read the instruction manual. So I'm just going to go ahead, and we got USB on one side, so let's just go grab ourselves a USB charger here, plug that in, and then we are going to have to go ahead and just clip this onto the back of it. So open this up and clip this, and then as soon as you do that, you look here on the front, and it should, we get a little bit of a symbol there. Oh, come on. Clip. Okay. So let's give this a couple of minutes to get charged a little bit. Yeah, see, we got some green. Oh, and it says hello there in the front. I don't know if you can kind of see that. There it is. Yep. It says hello. Okay, so that's the display here. Looks like it's working. Okay. So let's set this down here, and we'll get moving along with the setup here. So next step in the setup process is, while that's charging here, is we're going to have to get the Garmin Connect app. So I'm going to go ahead and grab her phone here, and we're just going to come here to the App Store, and we're just going to search for Garmin Connect, C-O-N-N. Oh, there it is, Garmin Connect mobile app. Okay, so here it is. Here's the Garmin Connect app. So we're going to need this guy to talk to the phone here. So let's go ahead and download that. And maybe what we'll do here is give this a second to, there it goes, we're starting to download. All right, let's set this off to the side, let it download. While it's doing that, maybe I'll just show you for comparison's sake here. So I've got the Garmin Vivo Active HR, and I really love it here, but as you can kind of see, it definitely looks like a sport watch here, right? It's perfectly square. It's a little bit clunky. She really liked this vivomove HR. You can kind of see size-wise, it's definitely wider here, but it's about the same height here. But it's a little bit thinner profile here, so it slides on a little bit easier over clothing and whatnot. And again, the most important thing for her was that it just looks a little bit more like a normal watch here. So you can wear this to work here, as opposed to something like a Garmin Vivo Active HR. But you know, I love this watch. I'm gonna have to do another video on that later here. So, okay, while this is charging here and getting set up, why don't I go ahead and pause the video here, and we'll come back once this is installed. All right, so while we're waiting for that app to install on the mobile device, let's go ahead and create a Garmin Connect account. I like to do this through a desktop interface, so I'm just going to come here to my computer, fire up an internet browser, and type in Garmin Connect. And this should take you to, yeah, here it is, connect.garmin.com. This is the one we want here. And what you're going to need to do here is go ahead and click on Sign In, and go ahead and create an account here. So I'll click on Create Account, and go ahead and just fill in all of this information and create your account. And then once the app is installed on the mobile device, we'll use this account that we just made to sign in. All right, we're back, and it looks like the install of Garmin Connect completed here. So before we actually open that up, let's come here to the phone and settings, and let's just make sure that Bluetooth is actually turned on. And yes, we see it is enabled on the phone, so I think we should be ready to go. So let's go ahead and find our Garmin Connect app. Here it is, newly installed. Let's open it up here. And we're going to now go ahead and sign in using the account that we just set up. So I'll go ahead and pause the video, sign in, and then we'll be right back. All right, so we just signed in here, and during the sign-in process, it looks like Garmin Connect would like to write a lot of information to health. So I guess, sure, let's turn them all on and allow. And it also needs to know your location. So yeah, let's go ahead and hit yes. And here we go. So this is now getting our device ready to get set up. So while this is going here, let's go ahead, unplug the watch now. It should be ready to go. It's on. So what we need to do here is let's go ahead and we can just basically follow the on-screen instructions on the app here. So yep, here it is. Looks like it's ready to connect your vivomove HR. That's exactly right. So let's go ahead and connect it. And hopefully they're talking. And yep, we see that on the vivomove, a 6-digit code shows up here. So I just need to put that into the app here. So let me see, 48563 pair. Okay. And now hopefully these two should be getting set up to talk. It's pairing. Yep, and set this as your preferred activity tracker. Yeah, so actually, so she used to have an old activity tracker, which is probably the old one. So we want to use this new one. So let's hit replace down here. And hopefully this is getting all set up. Give this a second. And yep, all right, here it goes. It is connecting here. And hopefully you give this a couple of seconds, and now the phone should be talking to the watch, so we should be able to get text messages and other notifications pushed to the watch, and should show up here in this kind of it's kind of difficult to see down there, but you can kind of see that there's got this little touch screen display right underneath the center of the watch face here. Okay, oh, we're back here. So allow Connect to access your location. Yeah, sure. All right, let's allow. All right, looks like it says well done. Looks like we're working. All right, so it looks like we can share, you know, privacy settings, all that kind of stuff here. We'll leave the default settings here. Okay, so I guess now we just need to add in a couple of this information, and we'll be ready to go. So I'm going to pause the video, enter some of this, and we'll be right back. All right, and we're back, and it looks like, yeah, these two are connected here. So you can see on the Connect app, we got a green dot here, and it's actually talking, it's got 26 steps as when I was putting this watch on and walking it around here. So I think we're pretty much set up here for initial use. Of course, you're going to probably have to change a couple of notification settings to allow text and calendar events and all that other stuff to show up on the watch here, but that's probably the topic of another video here. So this is pretty good for, I think, just unboxing the watch here and getting it initially set up. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you at another one in the future. Bye.